Alright, here she is in all her glory. We have obviously the bag, the updated underbar mirrors, and everything else. Love it. Let's get a ride in. We haven't had a full ride with the mirrors in yet. I've ridden a lot actually. I don't know how much, to be honest, since the last video. I thought I made a video for 2,000 miles though, so maybe I might have another video in the works that I'm not aware of yet. That might have came out before this. If not, I'm not sure. So I'm kind of lost in the sauce right now as to when I did that. At least 20 miles, more than likely. So not a whole lot, but not that few either. So I've kind of gotten used to them. Again, the left one kills it pretty good. It's not like it used to be. Now it's pretty strictly directly behind me and straight to the left. The right one, it's still a little tricky. It works really well once you get it into the right spot. The hard part is getting it into the right spot and then it's staying in the right spot, simply because when the bike sits and or you turn too far, they hit. So you have to keep moving them and adjusting them. Like, yeah, you can make them tighter, but then you run the risk of messing the paint up because they're not going to move freely against the tank. They're going to scratch up against the tank itself, realistically, is how I envision that. I don't really know. I mean, either way, them hitting against the tank is going to scratch it, potentially. So, besides that point, they kill it. They do a good job. Once you get them in the right spot, you're good to go. I pretty much just adjust them every time I'm riding. So like right now, boom, that is right where I need it to be. The left one's right where I need it to be, and we're killing it. I can see really far behind me. I will say, when you're in 2 to 3 lane road situations, you still want to look over your shoulder. At least it's just like, I mean, safety first. I try to, as much as I can, look over my shoulder every single time that I turn or get over, especially when you're just merging. Turning is situational. I guess it depends what you're turning into and how far you're turning and X, Y, and Z. Are you splitting lanes before turning, which you're not really supposed to do? You're supposed to take control of the right lane. And I probably should have went down with it, but my body is not, I'm cold. I can't feel my fucking hands. I'm not used to going like that. I'm used to doing the left hand. So either way, we'll vibe with it. Yeah, so let's see. I mean, they like, you can kind of see the cars next to you, but also, to be safe, look over your shoulders. Essentially the point I was trying to get at before I seen that dude on the bike. It's a little chilly this morning, I'm not gonna lie, but we do have our Under Armour stuff on, so it's keeping us nice and warm. No leathers today. I'm only driving 2 miles. I didn't want to deal with putting them on, getting where I need to go, and then going home. So yeah, bro, 2020, nice. But I swear I did a video of getting to 2,000 miles. If not, we hit 2,000 miles. And yeah, I don't know, I enjoy it. What's up, bro? And I wish it was like, I don't know, all the things I've talked about before. I wish it was a little bit faster, but I mean, it is what you get when you just buy a normal low 500. And I mean, like, I'm not going out to the track. I don't have time for track days right now. I don't even know where the closest track would be for biking. I don't know if Waterford Hills does biking. I don't know if you're able to use M1 concourse, or like what the costs on that are. It's probably ridiculously expensive to just use the track. You probably have to have like a membership or some stupid shit. Most of those dudes have like they have a garage on the course and shit. Like, that is some goals right there. That's life goals. But either way, I don't know of a track nearby, so it's like, yeah, I could get a bike and go fast and just rip the streets, but at the same time, I don't really need to be doing that. I'm starting to get more confident in my skills, and I think that's also good and a bad thing, because I'm trying to push myself a little bit. Where, I mean, pushing yourself is good because you grow, but I also don't want to push myself so hard that I end up in a situation where I'm on the ground. So I'm just trying to find the balance of riding and decide what to do, because like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna keep the bike. I've already talked about it. It's just a matter of what other bike do I want to get, and do I get another bike. So alright, let's go in here. I need to get a saw blade and a few other things. Kind of annoyed right now. Neither Menards nor the Home Depot by me have a blade for my circular saw. Of course, because it's a small boy from like years ago, and I guess the standard size now is 6.5 rather than 5.5. So actually, I mean, it seems like the standard is like 7.25, and then 6.5 is like the smaller. But it is what it is. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new circular saw, right? Fuck. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna get a. Oh, I thought I put the key in. I didn't. Gonna say. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna get either a table saw or a miter saw with a stand. I think one of those, either one, would realistically handle what I am doing. The miter saw would probably be better than the table saw itself, but I don't know, they both are useful in their own right. I think the miter saw would be more useful just because I have a lot of trim cutting that I'm going to have to do in the future, and being able to set the angles for that is going to be very useful. Are you hitting a left here, brother, or are you going straight? He's hitting a right. Okay. Please go. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, you're a pussy. But yeah, typical day in my life. My tools that I bought when I was younger because I didn't care, and I was like, oh, these are cheap. They'll do what I needed them to do. They don't do what I needed them to do anymore. So now we're stuck trying to figure out what to do. There's so much wood that I need to cut for this framing work, and I really don't want to use a Sawzall because it's not optimal. Cops through here. I do not need a ticket right now. That's the one thing that just sucks. Like, I like to go fast. Even if it takes me a long time to get there, I just want to go fast. The adrenaline, I guess. It's not even adrenaline either. I don't know. I think it's like, I guess the adrenaline leads to the intensity, but the intensity of the speeds, or the intensity of the speeds lead to adrenaline. Either way, vice versa, they kind of play off of each other. But I just like the intensity of it. I like the feeling, like seeing things just fucking rip past. Especially on a bike, it puts it into perspective. Like, 60 miles an hour isn't really that slow. but it's also not that fast, especially when there's bikes and like cars that can go 180. That shit's crazy. Like, I can't imagine what it looks like passing somebody going that quick. One day, boys. But yeah, dude, I've been having a good time with the bike, been having a good time with the bag. It did not fit the Tide Pods, I guess they're not Tide Pods, Cascade pods that I got for the dishwasher. I know a lot of people don't like those, but I rip them anyways, fuck it. And yeah, unfortunately those just didn't fit. They're a little too wide, but the bag does kill it. I've used it, I don't even know. I mean, every time I ride I use it now. I normally throw my wallet and stuff like that in there so I don't lose it. And then I also have gotten quite a bit of things from the store and just shoved it in there. Like, it fits a decent amount of shit. That's kind of surprising. Kind of really surprising, actually. I also left it out in the rain like 2 or 3 times now, just because I've been in the garage working and I need space, so I throw the bike out into the driveway and just leave it there. And yeah, it's definitely been fine so far. It's holding up, but it hasn't stood the test of time and an actual ride in the rain. I also don't really like ride in bad weather. If the weather's going to be bad, I'm not going out. That was kind of sketchy. I should not have went over those. It felt like the bar kind of tweaked this way. One-handed. Definitely shouldn't have went over that one-handed. And or I should have stood up a little bit and held on a little bit harder. Risk it for the biscuit. Enjoy yourself. Have a little fun. It is chilly. It's nice though. It's a nice October day. We still need to get a distance ride in before the year is over. Compared to last year, we definitely have ridden a lot less. Getting over. But I think overall, yeah, man, the bag kills it, the mirrors kill it. Oh shit, god damn. I went too fucking wide on that. A little bit dirt, got a little sketchy. I think the brass pieces make it look a little good too. I like the brass pieces a lot. Add a little bit of flair. So I think the next item that we'll be getting, it went into neutral instead of second, that's a first, will be the passenger seat and then a passenger sissy bar. I think it's only like $100. And then we'll probably do some date night videos and videos with Melissa. Thankfully I have the other GoPro. I just need to get another mount for it, so I think that'll be pretty lit. I think it'll be good content too. She'll definitely be, I think she'll be a little nervous at first. I think I'm gonna be a little nervous at first, but I think it'll work out and end up being a good time at the end of the day. So yeah, man, I've just rambled this whole video, but it is what it is. Thank you all for watching, and I like it. I like the underbar mirror setup a lot. If you're interested in checking it out, I have links in the description below for all of the stuff that I use and have on my bike here. And like I said, when I pull it here, it hits. Same thing with like this, like when you're backing up, trying to maneuver, it's coming out of there. It's a lot of smack in the tank, so you gotta adjust it. They do, like I said, have these screws here, so you can tighten those down, and it stops it from moving. I just don't want to hurt like the tank too much, and or the frame that it's hitting on. I could also get like some rubber to go around the mirrors, like a little black rubber piece. That would be nice, actually. I don't know, it might look a little cheesy like that. I think overall though, this added a nice little flare. I think I kind of want to get black levers and maybe take these off, and then yeah, the bag's killing it. So we'll have the seat and the sissy bar, hopefully. in a month or two. It's gonna be cold probably by the time I get it. I don't really know. I need to finish this car first. I have a bunch of parts and stuff to go through and get on. So thank you all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.